Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Javier in the Air. That's right, this is the last episode of the year. So I hope you enjoy it. I have a lot of video clips from a lot of different things I've been doing. Gonna have our normal trash in the hood. Gonna have a brewery tasting out at Obsidian Brewery. And gonna have some stuff from Christmas. And actually, in Trash in the Hood, we're going to have an extra Santa walk. So this is going to be chock full of videos and animations. So I hope you enjoy it. And then I'll wrap it up with what we can be looking forward to in 2025 and see if I can get some ideas from you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Trash in the Hood. Dark Frog Social Media presents Trash in the Hood, weeks 125 and 126. Xmas edition. Hey everybody, here's week 125, day 2. As you see, cigarette butts is normal, but only about 18 or 19 of them. A lot of big junk on day 2. I seem to find a lot. There's some towels and dish rags underneath everything, beverage cans, beverage containers, more dish rags, to-go bags, candy wrappers, a lot of paper and plastic cups. And then just overall, a lot of paper, really crazy. And then here's week 125, day 4. So as you see here, I found a big shirt. It's crazy where I found it. The normal, 20 plus or so cigarette butts and a lot of little bits of paper and weed eater string and a cigarette box. And lots of pieces of cardboard today as opposed to day 2. And then just the overall, a lot of miscellaneous junk. There's a piece of wood there and so on. It was, again, another crazy day. And then for me, old Krampus came a little bit early for me for Krampusnacht and got me a large trash litter bag. So one, it's bright yellow, so you can't miss me when I'm out there, even in the dark when you come up on me. And it also carries a lot. So you're going to start seeing me pick up larger pieces of junk that I've been avoiding because I just didn't have any room in my bag. Plus, it would have a tendency to get on me and stuff like that. So this is a pretty deep bag. I'm going to go out there and have a lot of fun. Here's 126 day 1. Unbelievable amount of cigarette butts. Some straws, a vape pen, which I haven't seen for a while, but I guess they're making a comeback. A box of nitro gloves, but empty. A couple of gloves lying around that box. Water bottles and beverage containers, and a lot of weed eater string. So I guess the cleaning lawn crews were out and about this week, or earlier at the end of week 125. And a lot of stuff like that. A really crazy time out there. Okay, so this is I call it Day X, but it's actually Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, I should say. I was out doing my Santa walk, which I'll show you a bit of that at the end here. But I was up and down 620 and it was really crazy. So this is part 1 of it. A lot of beverage containers, a lot of plastic bags, underneath everything was a tobacco sign that came from one of the gas stations on 620, which I don't know which one because it was in the middle of like 3 of them. So it was unbelievable amount of junk out there. Okay, and this is Day X part 2, same day, Christmas Day, and as you see there, 204 cigarette butts. Of course, this is up and down 620, so not to be totally surprised, but still, it was the most cigarette butts I've ever picked up in one day. And then there were still some more knickknacks and bolts and all sorts of weirdness that you really normally find on 620, but 204 cigarette butts on Christmas Day. I don't know whether to be kind of impressed or sad. And finally, this is week 126, day 6. This was my normal coffee run, except I didn't get coffee yesterday. A very lower amount of cigarette butts, maybe it was making up for the other day. Bottles and that little blue bottle, I don't think you can see it on here. Bunch of bottles though, plastic and glass and anything in between. And then there was food containers, and then there was a lot of wet stuff because I was out there and it was raining the entire time I was out there, but had to get done. So there you have it. Okay, so there you have it. But here's a little extra that I promised you. So here I am, just got back from year 6. being Pancho Claus, kind of, and picking up trash and waving at people as I went around my hood. So I hope everybody has a good Xmas, a good soon to be Kwanzaa, post Saturnalia, and happy Hanukkah to everyone out there. Be sure and check out my show where you can see more about my walk. Never hurts that Pancho Claus toots your own horn and talks about Javier in the Air, eh? I got this on Instagram, a different one than that one, and then I decided to film it to show on my show because I don't always put it on my show when I put it on Instagram. So there you have it. Once a year, and that was year 6. I walk around in my Santa outfit, picking up trash, and if anybody ever comes up and says hello, I give them a candy cane, which may or may not be creepy to you, but that's how I do it. And just enjoy myself going out there. This past Christmas Day, I went out about 9 o'clock and was out there for about an hour 10 minutes, all mostly up and down 620, like you saw in the Trash in the Hood segment. And so it was a real good time. I enjoyed myself and got a lot of horn honking, all in good taste, all positive, no negative horn honking that I could tell, no jeering or anything like that. A lot of waving, so it turned out real nice and it was a good day. And yes, I will be doing it for as many years as I'm able to walk. So there's that. So now I'm going to take you to some video that I did out at Obsidian Brewery out in Liberty Hill. I believe it's Liberty Hill. And it's a new place. It used to be another brewery there. This either got taken over or it's new management, but now it's called Obsidian. Really good, really great cocktails, but they also have some good brew out there. They also have some brew out there. You'll see it. You'll see in the segment. So this is basically our Spirit Time segment, but I'm doing a little bit earlier than normal. So here is myself and a couple others, which you won't see on the video, but out there at Obsidian Brewery. Okay, so here we are at Obsidian Brewery. You see some of the ones that are there. Not a bad amount. This is their cider and wine, by the way. So for those of you who are about to make fun of me, there is their beer as well. But these cocktails were actually pretty good, and the cider was good. Actually, most of those are wine and cider, but the cocktails were good. Here's the beer, which you'll get more of a breakdown of. I did manage to get a flight with them, so you can imagine some of the ones that I took, but just by looking about the ABV and what kind there are. So I was just getting ready, looking to see what I wanted, and I ordered, and then got a shot of me getting ready to start tasting. So actually, it probably looks like I imbibed a little bit before I started, but we're going to go ahead and get to the video now. So take it away, Video Hub. Hey everybody, out here at Obsidian Brewery, out here in Leander. So got a flight, trying for the first time. This is Kokuseki, and this is a Japanese rice lager. So it's 5.1 ABV. Let's see what we get. Definitely a lager, light. It's a good way to start. Let's put it that way. I don't really taste it like it's a rice lager. This tastes like a regular lager to me. So I'm gonna give it let's give it 5 thumbs up. And there you have it. Number 1 of 4. Okay, so number 2, this is Beauregard. This is a blueberry beer. I don't remember what the other part was. You remember what the other part was? Hefeweizen. It's 5.1. Looks like 5.1 from here. I don't have my glasses on. So let's try it out. Hefeweizen. I mean. Wow. Unless they didn't clean out the glass correct, this tastes like Windex. Yeah, I am dead serious. Sorry, Obsidian Brewery. It tastes like Windex to me. I'm getting some head negative shakes from the nice couple I'm with, but I'm saying It tastes like Windex. I'm gonna give this three thumbs, and I haven't yet given it 3 thumbs in years. 3 thumbs right here. So that was Beauregard. Okay, so now we're doing the Spotted Eagle. It is a porter. It is 6.1% ABV. So let's find out. Oh, this is good. No real fragrance to it, but as in all porters, it's very rich and it's very on the front end. Much better than that other one. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one 7.5 thumbs up. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So last but not least, certainly better than Beauregard. We're going to go with Borderline Trauma Dumping. It's a hazy IPA, 7.2% ABV. So going more towards where I like as far as the ABV goes. It's got that nice IPA. It's certainly good as like IPAs are, but it's not differentiating itself from any of the dozens and hundreds of IPAs that I've done over the years. So I'm just going to give this a 6 thumbs up. So there you have it out here at Obsidian Brewery. And there you have it, folks. So these are the flights that I took. There's the Kokuseki, the Beauregard, the Spotted Eagle, and the Trauma. And so if you have a chance, go out there and see the group out there at Obsidian. Very nice, very courteous, great staff. They were quick for food service as well, so I highly recommend going out there and checking it. And yes, once again, I am not getting paid for this plug, but still, go see the people out at Obsidian. Okay, so it looks like we do have time for a Zen moment. I'm going to try to make this a special one. I've been using the AI out as part of the editing software that I have, which is Wondershare Filmora. And again, this is a free comment. I am not getting paid by them at all to plug them on my show. But I wanted to try it out since this is the last one for 2024. So I'm going to try in 2025 to get more adventurous in my editing skills and in adding some more AI components to the show and doing more things on the show, which is a great segue into, if you think of any ideas of what you may want to see on 2025 next year, please let me know. I'm open for doing a lot of things. Remember, no politics or religion. There's enough of that out there that you don't need to come see me to hear about that. And also, but something that's kind of political, but not someone that I've always admired. President Jimmy Carter just passed away today. He was a little over 100 years old. Fantastic person in general. I don't care what you think about his politics. He was a fantastic person who started Habitat for Humanity, which also led off to the Restore, which donates and puts right into Habitat for Humanity. So dead at 100. Anyway, so if you have any other ideas, please let me know. So here is our AI Zen moment, the last one for 2024. Okay, so there you have it. And that was AI generated for everything there. The artwork that you saw, the screenshots or the images, whatever you want to call it, was generated by AI. I put a description in and it generated 4 images for me. And I took those images and dropped them into our Zen Moment. And the music was AI generated also that I found in the library, and it was called The Best Moment. So there you have it, AI and AI doing something other than porn or commercials or deep fakes. This is not a deep fake, has no deep fake in it, doesn't have any characters of people. There's no voiceover weirdness or anything like that for those of you who make it to this point, and or for those AI generated scans who hit this and think because I said it, it's going to be AI. So anyway, so now I'm going to show you a couple of projects that I've been, or at least one of the projects that I've been working on while I had this whole week off. And so I was able to get some things done. I was also able to break some things. Currently, I don't have any water as I made a boo-boo on my trying to replace the sink for my bathroom downstairs, otherwise known as the yellow room. And for those of you who know, they know. And so I waiting for the plumber to call me tomorrow, and then hopefully they'll come out before New Year's Day because I don't think they work on New Year's Day, and hopefully I can have water back by then. Don't worry, I've been staying clean for those of you who may be wondering. So anyway, that's it. So let's go ahead and look at one of the projects that I have going, or I had going. I got it done. Okay, so you may have seen this way back in the day in one of the maybe in season one of Javier in the Air, but when I first bought the house, these stairs were covered in carpet. It looked like the original carpet, so probably about 30, maybe 28 years old at the time. So it was a mess. And I decided on July 4th of that year that I was going to rip out the carpet and do something about it. So I ripped out all the carpet, which, by the way, I had to wear an N95 mask because even though I had vacuumed and the owners previous, I'm sure, had steam cleaned before they sold the house to me, was still so full of dander it was ridiculous. So it was really crazy, and I went ahead and pulled out all the carpet, pulled out as many nails, carpet nails as I could, and then went ahead and bought some bullnose stairs from Lowe's and dyed them or stained them mahogany. Put them back, put them on there, cut them, didn't cut them 100% accurate, but as close as I could. Adhered them to the board that was underneath, which was not a bull nose, so it was just a big piece of plank. And then I went ahead and coated or painted the risers a dark red to kind of go with the mahogany. So years and years of use, I decided that was a little bit too dark and I wanted to brighten up everything a little, so I decided to make a change. Okay, so I know you're saying to yourself, well, Javier, this isn't much brighter. And it is and it isn't. You have to actually come by and visit and take a look and see that it is a bit brighter than previously with because what now added this, which looks very cool. So no, I didn't cut out anything and make bookshelves here, which would have been really cool, but I don't have that kind of skill set. So what I did do was I put down a vinyl peel and stick of a bookshelf that looks like it's under the stairs. And so I went back and I sanded it down, the risers a little bit, make them a little bit smoother. Plus I still found more carpet nails and pulled that out. And then there was some putty and everything. I tried my best to make them as smooth and level as possible. There were still some issues, but I managed to get it done. So the labels themselves were a little bit longer than my stairway, or each stair. The width, it was a little bit longer, so I had to cut that. And then because I put the stair on top of that plank that I talked about, I had to cut out about 1.5 inch piece that went on that first, and then the other label went on the riser itself. So it gives it a weird but pretty cool 3D effect. When you're staring at it, when you get real close, of course, you notice that there's cut to, and what you're seeing is not what it really looks like. But from a distance, it looks pretty cool. And when you take a look at the picture, it looks really cool. So ping me if you're interested in finding out where to get those peel and stick labels, or if you want to try it yourself. I'd love to see what yours comes out like, and so send me a picture. And then it came time for me to change out the artwork. Now I know this artwork may look small and it's a little bit high, but it turns out I'm the only one who gets to make a vote in the house, so I decided this is where I want it. So it's actually a 30-inch high by 60-inch long piece of canvas with this fantastic aurora borealis on here. So I'm assuming it's somewhere in Alaska. Artwork that I found online that I just came across, and I said I want it. I'm going to put it up. So I went ahead and put it up. Now putting it up was a chore, and I had some issues with it. As people who know me may know, I always have issues when I try to hang artwork. But I got it down. It's dead center underneath the light. I moved the couch so it's dead center underneath the artwork, and it's where I wanted it, and I like it. So if you have a chance to come by, come check it out. And that is a wrap, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this season of Javier in the Air, not Javier on the Air, Javier in the Air. And I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed this year's festivities, all the places that I went to, all the places that I did, and all the places that I showed. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see for 2025. I will continue in my quest to get guests again on the show, talk about what their passion is, talk about anything that they'd like to talk about, as long as it's not the two that we exclude from the show. And it'd be great. Also, be great to have a guest host here for a couple episodes. Next year, I promise we will get a better pumpkin beer tasting out prior to the time that we always get it so late, so that maybe we can get some better and more pumpkin beers out. We're going to try to do another couple of beer tastings. We're going to try to do more breweries. We're going to try to get out more, we being me, of course. So if you're in the Cedar Park area, or even if you're not, if you'd like for Javier in the Air to go on the road and get go traveling a bit and go see where you are, then let me know where you are, and maybe I can go out there and see you. I also like to hit some more and interesting breweries, and maybe some interesting works of art, museums, weird thrift shows, weird stores, whatever weirdness is left in Austin or the Austin area, or anywhere else really in the country. If you find something that's really fascinating and you'd like to see me on the show, then let me know. If you'd like to see me do something on the show, there is that too. So please send me your thoughts, comments, and suggestions to my YouTube channel, Javier in the Air. And if you don't see this ugly mug, then it's the wrong Javier in the Air, or you're on Javier on the Air, and I'm neither of those two. I'm Javier in the Air with this face. So leave me a message there. You can reach me on YouTube with my handle, Javier in the Air 01. That's a pound sign or hashtag before that. You can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me on Facebook. And if you know my number, you can reach me via text. So please feel free to give me anything and everything. I welcome everything, and I will read and respond to every comment or email or text. And we'll see. So I'm hoping for a really good 2025. This is going to be season 6 for the show. That's right. I've been doing this for 6 years, people. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to be looking at designing a new opening bit, and I'm going to hopefully be designing a closing bit. So we'll see what happens in the new year. So I'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody. Have a good rest of your December, the rest of your 2024, and I will see you again in 2025. Thanks a lot, everyone.